What's up, YouTube? Pokemon Arceus, playthrough part 5, mission number 5. Let's do it. So, I think this mission is called Quest from MAI. I don't know who MAI is, but I guess we'll find out. Uh, um, let's see. Let's check our list of Pokemon. It looks pretty okay. I don't know. Let's go switch Pokemon really quick before we start this mission. I was gonna do this off stream, but like completely forgot. So we can go over here to this what is this? Pastures. Pastures are where they hold all the Pokemon. And we can switch out, I don't know, these Bidoof are pretty like nicely leveled. But that's okay. Okay, so now we have like a nice little variety and stuff. And yeah, so like the pastures are where they hold all the Pokemon we catch. Now let's head over to the main mission. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called a request from MAI. So we'll find out who MAI is, I guess, in a little bit. Alright, so these are the training grounds. And here's Akari. She says, thanks for coming. I know you're busy. Says, listen, I've had an epiphany. And we'll say, and that is... Says, you see, I've got a partner of my own. We may not get along perfectly, but we've got to work together to help complete the Pokédex. And let's say, you have a Pokemon? Says, yes, here, this is my partner, Pikachu. So it says Pika. This is when we were attacked by those Shinx. I got too scared to think straight, and I couldn't handle battling as a team. Ever since then, my partner's refused to listen to anything I tell him. If I'm being honest, I'm not even sure how to order him, how to guide him in battle. She says, but when I saw how you and your Pokemon work together, I realized we needed to do more too. So please have a battle with me. I want to learn how to fight effectively. Alright, so Survey Corps Akari challenged you to battle. Akari sends out Pikachu. So we'll send out Cyndaquil. I think we are like a higher level than Pikachu. It's kind of unfair that they let it attack first, but that's okay. Oh man. Alright, so we use a potion. And Cyndaquil had its HP restored. Pikachu uses Thunder Shock. Oh man. Alright, let's try to use Ember. Okay, so it's not gonna let it attack. So it's kind of unfair that it'll let it use 2 moves in 1 turn. I didn't even know that, like... Didn't even know that could happen. don't know why they keep letting it use 2 moves at the same time. Super unfair. Starly use quick attack. Finish. Alright, so battle decided. Alright, so she says, you and your Pokemon seem completely in step with one another. Yeah, man, that's not fair. I could have defeated that thing super easily. I don't know why I was letting it do 2 attacks at the same time. Alright, she says, phew, thanks for battling us. I could be wrong, but for a moment, I felt like Pikachu and I finally understood one another. Let's keep working at it. Okay, Pikachu. She says, guess I was wrong then. But I'll strive to work more as a team with my partner, the way you do. Says, assuming Pikachu and I can bridge some gaps. Oh, by the way, the professor said Pokemon have this thing called types, which apparently make a big difference in how battles go. Pikachu seems to be an electric type, for example. Alright, so here's the type matchups. It says both Pokemon and moves have types. The type matchup between a move and its target Pokemon determines how much damage is taken. Moves can be super effective, effective, not very effective, or completely ineffective. So there's like a move chart of all the different types and stuff, and which attacks are effective against which types. And it says here's some examples of type matchups. Fire Pokemon are strong against grass type Pokemon. Grass type Pokemon are strong against water Pokemon. And water type Pokemon are strong against fire type Pokemon. And it's like a mystery person. She says, so you're the one. That new recruit everyone's talking about. My name's Zissou, captain of the security corps. Zissou? I see you've gotten some fight in you. Figured I'd stop by and give what advice I could. Captain Zissou is a master of ancient martial art. An ancient martial art, one that specializes in Pokemon battles. Now listen, if your Pokemon's truly mastered its moves, you can actually use them in different styles. On one hand, you can choose to deliver a move in the strong style. The move will deal more damage, but afterward it'll take longer for your Pokemon to attack. On the other hand, you can choose to unleash a move in the agile style. Such a move will have less power behind it, but your Pokemon can act more quickly afterward. In truly favorable conditions, you might even get out 2 moves before the opponent can attack. Okay, so that's why. That's kind of, I don't know. Strong style moves, agile style moves, and of course regular moves. Choose which is right for a given situation, and direct your Pokemon with a little nudge. Alright, so once your Pokemon has mastered a move, you can have it use the move on either the agile style or strong style, pressing the L or R button or the left or right button when selecting the move in battle. Sometimes your Pokemon will naturally master a move and unlock these extra styles simply by leveling up. Alright, so then it describes the agile style, reduces the power of the move, raises the user's action speed, uses more PP than usual, and strong style boosts the power of the move, lowers the user's action speed, and uses more PP than usual. And she says, oh, one more thing. If you want to teach your Pokemon some powerful moves, just let me know. She says, Zissou's teachings should serve you well when you're up against tough Pokemon. I suppose it's time I went to meet Mai. You remember I mentioned at the Wallflower that I could use your help with Mai's request. I'm to meet her down past the foot of Aspiration Hill. You should come as well, once you've readied your Pokemon team, and perhaps had them learn some new moves from Zaisu, if you'd like. Alright, a mission, a request from Mai. So this is like the actual mission. Alright, so let's talk to this person. Let's see, I want new moves. Let's see. Which moves should it learn? You can teach it Aerial Ace, Swift, or Rest. I kind of want to learn Swift. I don't know, I think it would learn it automatically after leveling up for a while. But I'll just learn it right now. Awesome. You just pay money to have your Pokemon learn different moves. Let's see, we could teach Bidoof Rock Smash. Why not? And let's see, Starly. We can also teach Starly Swift. Let's see, let's teach Shinx. Give me Thunder Fang. I don't know, the next Pokemon we're gonna fight, I don't know what type it is. We'll teach it Thunder Fang. Let's teach each of our Pokemon a new move, if we can, like, afford it. We'll teach this one Rock Smash. Or Beazle. I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it's Beazle. Okay, so Wurmple doesn't have any moves that can learn. But yeah, that's it. We learned a lot of new moves. I think in my last playthrough, I never learned any moves like that. But yeah, we learned like lots of new moves and stuff, so maybe this battle that we're about to fight will be a little bit easier. I think we have to fight like a Munchlax. Alright, so this guy says, heading out the village, are we? Stay safe out there, kid. And we'll go to the Fieldlands camp. And I think that my chick, she has like a Munchlax that we have to fight. Alright, boo. It's Volo. Says, did I surprise you? I bet I did. I was trying to anyway. There's a secret technique to catching Pokemon, you see. It's what I call the secret backstrike technique. Hitting a Pokemon's back with your Pokeball will surprise it, making it easier to catch, or giving you an advantage once the battle starts. Alright, so this is the secret backstrike technique. Hit a wild Pokemon from behind for an higher chance of a successful catch, or to gain an advantage when starting a battle. The secret technique is called a backstrike. He says, if you're part of a survey corps now, working to create a Pokedex as they all are, you might end up meeting every last Pokemon here in Hisui. You should know I'm already looking forward to the day you accomplish that. Alright, so a request for Mai. Let's go to the Obsidian Fieldlands to meet Mai of the Diamond Clan. Should we fight some Pokemon along the way? We should like level up a little bit. Let's go for it. I don't know if they're gonna let us. Sometimes, most of the time, they just like run away. That one just like ran away. So I'm gonna try to level up before I get there a little bit. Alright, Syndico will use Ember. What happened to the move I taught it? It didn't learn the move? We taught Cyndaquil Swift. Alright, so we defeated 3 out of 4 Bidoof. If we defeat one more, that's another research task. So we just need to defeat one more. Don't run away. It's quick attack. Ah, that didn't kill it. Alright, so it might take us a while to level up. So I guess we'll just skip leveling up for now. Man, I don't want to lock onto Starly. Alright, nice. We got some Oran berries. This thing wants to fight us. I don't know if we can, like, just run past it. Alright, this guy says there are many strong Pokemon that make their home on the other side of this bridge. I can't let you pass unless you're a first. Oh, at your rank, you should be fine. Go on then. Don't let your guard down now. Retreat to safety if you find yourself in trouble. Alright. So this is MAI of the Diamond Clan. And Kari says, over here. MAI, this is Goku. She says, MAI, a new face in the village? Not that it matters to me if you're new. If you're here, I assume you're prepared to be of help. I'm one of the wardens of the Diamond Clan. You may call me MAI. I suppose you might not even know what a warden is if you're new to Hisui. Such talk can wait. Right now, I'd rather we get straight to the point. I have a problem that I need help solving, so the more important question is this. Do you feel confident that you can lead your Pokemon in battle? I'll say I do. Could say not really. But we'll say I do. That's good to hear. That security corpse of yours certainly wasn't up to the task. This here is my partner, Munchlax. We are raised together like siblings. He battles at my side by choice, without needing any silly little balls like you use. Watch and learn. Alright, so here's Munchlax. Go, Cyndaquil. Alright, so I use Ember. Munchlax use Rollout. Rollout is gonna take out Cyndaquil, man. Okay, Cyndaquil avoided it. I'll just keep hitting it with Ember. Oh man, it's super effective. So I don't know, should we use a potion? We could have used an Oran berry. I don't know how much the Oran berry heals. Alright, cool. So let us use a potion and attack. So this is gonna be super easy. Very nice. Beat it with just Cyndaquil. I was kind of nervous about this battle, so I've had a hard time with it in the past. Alright, so Munchlax is all sad. Says you really aren't one of those usual galaxy buffoons. If you could defeat my partner. Well fought, Munchlax. Says I'll take care of the Pokemon that battled for us. Alright, so she heals up all our Pokemon. She says, and I'll let you have these. You make all kinds of things when you're crafting, don't you? You should prove to be useful materials. Alright, so it says you've obtained 5 Vivichokes. And Vivichoke, also called a Morning Dew Bud, is used as a material for crafting items that can restore vitality to a Pokemon that has fainted. You and your Pokemon fought well together. You practically acted as one with them. Rather like the legendary hero of old, the one we tell stories of to our children. I think you're indeed the one for the job. You see, I need someone to deal with an alpha Pokemon causing trouble upon Deer Track Heights. It is a large, fearsome foe, like any alpha, but you'll come, won't you? To Deer Track Heights? Your ARC phone is beeping. She says, that thing you have, it's showing you where you've got to go, isn't it? And Mai says, my, that is some curious sort of map. Is that one of those Galaxy Team inventions I keep hearing about? Since it certainly does seem to show the way to Deer Track Heights up ahead of us. Kari says, I'll leave this in your hands. You'll do great out there. I know it. Mai says, it seems you're quite the asset to the Survey Corps, new one. So, before we continue, I must ask, do you already know about Almighty Sinnoh? Say Almighty what now? I don't even know what she's talking about. I suppose that should be expected. Allow me to sketch out the basics. Almighty Sinnoh steers all time. It's said to have created the very universe using its power over time's flow. And this land of ARCEUS was born in the process. It's by the grace of the Almighty Sinnoh that Pokemon can live and thrive here. We of the Diamond Clan are descendants of a people who crossed the sea and settled here in the ARCEUS region to venerate Almighty Sinnoh. However, it stole away from the world long ago, hiding itself from our sight. Almighty Sinnoh has only rarely been seen by any human, if the old tales are to be trusted. But there are still Pokemon here today in ARCEUS with a connection to Almighty Sinnoh. And it is the duty of wardens like myself to attend to their needs. Pokemon that graces Deer Track Heights is one of those honored few that is directly descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's protection. Follow me and you may understand. Alright, so it says, make your way to Deer Track Heights, where an alpha Pokemon is causing trouble. Okay, there's a little Cricketune. Should we try to catch the Cricketune? Come on. Okay, very nice. We caught a Cricketune. This tree is like shaking, so I don't know if there's like a Pokemon in it. Yeah, there's a little Burmy. It's a Burmy. Oh man, we defeated it by accident. But we still get like a research task from it. So that's okay. Alright, let's see if we can catch this Cricketoon. We'll use the back attack. You won't even know like what hit it. Alright, I think that's like 100% like catch. It like made like the sound. Pretty sure that means like it's like an instant catch. This one saw us. Got some tumblestone. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's the same one. Might be a different one. Yeah, that one like definitely saw us. Alright, this guy has like a side quest for us. Alright, got some cherry berries. What's this thing? Okay, that's a Vivichoke. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do... Yeah, I'll probably do side quests like off stream or something. I'm just gonna stick to like the main quests. And these Geodudes, man. These Geodudes give you such a hard time. Just gonna have to like run past these. I mean, we will eventually catch a Geodude, but these guys do not mess around. We just have to run from them like as fast as we can. These little Pokemon statues. These Geodudes do not mess around. They will like knock you out. Okay, so here's Mai. She says, oh, so even your professor decided to join us. There he is. Here comes Professor Levinton. Says, phew, thank goodness I got here in time. As a Pokemon researcher, I could hardly miss out on a chance to observe an alpha, now could I? And she says, I suppose that is your business. Fine, as long as you stay out of the way. This is Deer Track Heights. This is where I've long come to pay tribute to a special Pokemon. Pokemon descended from one of those ancients blessed by Almighty Sinnoh. Daylele Whoop. It's interesting. Okay, she says that's not it. It's only a troublemaker, here to disturb the peace with its racket. It's so annoying. And that's what you're here for, Goku, to drive that interloper from this place. I'll ensure your Pokemon are ready for the battle. Alright, this one's gonna be easy. This is like a grass type. I'll just use like Ember. I'll just use Cyndaquil. And Professor Levinton says, upon my word, what a large specimen. Little wonder alpha Pokemon are feared across the land, if they're all as oversized as this one. That's exactly. They're not only big though, they're strong, and may know moves that others of their kind do not. They're not to be trifled with, let me tell you. Nevertheless, I believe you are stronger still than this alpha, so go show it that beyond any mistaking. And Professor Levington says, be careful. Size is a potent weapon in and itself. In and of itself. No doubt this alpha is a powerful and hardy foe. If you must face it, make sure your Pokemon have some strong moves at their disposal. Alright, so this is an alpha Pokemon. Pokemon whose eyes glow red are called alpha Pokemon. Alpha Pokemon are larger than others and may know moves that are rare for their species. They appear to be very difficult to catch. Alright, so this is an alpha Pokemon. Like, the eyes glow like red and stuff. They're usually like super powerful. Like more powerful than like regular Pokemon. And also, oops. I think when we bought the moves, you have to teach the Pokemon the moves. So we bought the moves, but we didn't teach them to our Pokemon. So that's why they don't know any of those moves that we paid for. Alright, so go Cyndaquil. Alright, so it says action speed in battle. Press the Y button during battle to check the action order of all the Pokemon currently battling. This shows the order in which Pokemon will take their upcoming turns based on their action speed. The action speed of a Pokemon is based on the speed stat, but it can also be affected by certain moves and items. Pokemon with a high action speed may be able to act multiple times in a row. Alright. Oh man. This thing is super powerful. Let's see. So we use a potion. But it's okay. We'll just have to use like extra potions and stuff. I don't know if this is gonna even work. Use Ember. Alright, man, it took out Cyndaquil. I think we can still defeat this thing. It's just like... Okay, it's super effective. Alright. Trying to get everything like in frame. Alright, nice. So Nicole always dies. It never levels up. Alright, so Mai says, you're really an impressive one, aren't you? Seeing someone best in alpha like that, it surely reminds me of a legendary hero of old. Best make sure your Pokemon are taken care of after facing against such a foe. I don't know if we could have caught it. I don't know, maybe we could have caught it. Alright, so there's like a Pokemon like crying out. Professor Levington is like, what in the world? Alright, wait, it's the great wired deer? It's like a deer Pokemon? We can like ride this thing around and stuff. He says he looks upon you with kindness, Goku. Alright, so Mai says, I'd say the great wired deer has taken a liking to you. That is fortunate. He is an esteemed Pokemon that can dash across the expanses of Hisui, bearing a human on his back. A human he deems worthy, at least. He is a blessing to us all. Alright, so Professor Levington says, remarkable, truly outstanding stuff. Pokemon letting someone ride on it. Why, it's just like the ride Pokemon of Alola. Alright, so here comes Akari. She says, Professor Levington, Goku. Captain Silene sent me. She said that once Goku carries out this request, we'll be able to set up a base camp. Professor Levington says, about that. I know this was a joint decision by Adaman and the commander, but still, it is truly fine for us to set up more base camps like this. Is it truly fine for us to set up more base camps like this? And Mai says the Hisui region is a land created by Almighty Sinnoh for the sake of its Pokemon. As long as your goal is to coexist and thrive together with the Pokemon, I imagine you should also be allowed to use this land. The Great Wire Deer has taken a liking to Goku as well. This is a good sign. You have my thanks for what you did today. Our clan leader will hear of how you aided us. I'll come to show my appreciation with a proper reward as soon as I can. Alright, so complete. A request for my mission complete. Alright, so here's Akari. She says, if we want to coexist and thrive with Pokemon, we need to stop fearing them and start getting to know them better. It starts with completing the Pokedex. Anyway, we should be able to have that base camp set up once the construction corps arrives. Alright, so yeah, they set up the camp and stuff. Alright, so Professor Levington says, here we have it, our new base camp upon Deer Track Heights. We'll call it the Heights Camp. From now on, when you set out from the village, you can ask to be escorted to this base camp to start your excursions directly from here. And Kari says, having another base camp to start from will be a great help on our surveys. It was nice work today, everyone. Let's say we all head back to the Wallflower. Alright, so we caught 2 Kricketune. And we got some cash. Plus 500. And we completed our research for Cyndaquil. We leveled up our research for Bidoof. And we started our research for Kricketot. Very nice. Yeah, we got some points. Didn't get too many points. We still need a lot to level up to rank 2 to become a 2-star member. Become like a 2-star Pokemon researcher. Alright, so Professor Levington says, Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, please. And make it for 3 today as well. Alright, he says, have you all heard the grave news? That frenzied Cleavor from the rumors, it ended up mauling some of our galaxy folks. Went out to investigate it this morning. The medical corps has had a hard time getting all the injured back on their feet. And Professor Levington says, this is the Cleavor that was reportedly struck by the powerful lightning, yes. I did hear he's been behaving most erratically since then. Still, if further investigation is in order, Survey Corps will, of course, step up to the task. A certain amount of danger is inevitable when researching unfamiliar Pokemon. But I'm sure Goku here can handle things just fine. Kari says, are you certain? I've heard Cleavor is so mighty, even alpha Pokemon don't compare to him. Alright, so Professor says, now, you forget that the strengths of Pokemon are key items of information that we of the Survey Corps are duty bound to research. And since this perilous work of ours calls for a clear head and fighting fit physique, I do believe a good night's sleep is in order after this fine meal. Alright, so the next day. Alright, Akari says, good morning, Goku. You should hurry to the commander's office before he decides to use you for sumo practice. Alright, so this one is called Summoned by Commander Komodo. It's mission number 6. Alright, she says, there you are. Let's hurry to headquarters. Alright, so Adaman says, looks who's being punctual. It's like a guy named Adaman. Finally realized you're wasting Almighty Sinnoh's precious time by bowing to a sham. And this chick's name is Irida. Says, there you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Sinnoh as a ruler of time. Why people follow the true Almighty Sinnoh, the font of all creation and ruler of space? Says, ha, you could have all the space there is and still not know what to do with it. Says, excuse me, are you really suggesting that you make better use of your time than we make of vast Hisui's space? Says, better than some. It's a miracle you showed up on time, O mighty leader of the Pearl Clan. I worried you get lost in all the pointlessly vast space you're so fond of and never show up. This is me get lost in Almighty Sinnoh's great gift to the Pearl Clan and our world's very basis. The Pearl Clan, oh, you wish. Says, I wish that I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you. Almighty Sinnoh, forgive me. What a waste of time. I'm off to Commander Komodo's office. And she says, I believe it was you who started this. There's like the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan. She says, you can feel attention when those two show up. You haven't met them, have you? The woman is the reverence for space is Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. The man who is going on and on about time, Adaman, leads the Diamond Clan. Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan grudgingly coexist at the moment. Apparently things used to be less peaceful. But the boss, I mean the commander, is waiting. You should save this conversation for after you report to him. Alright, so yeah, that is like the start of mission number 6. Which we will play next time. And we finished mission number 5, a request from MAI. We'll play mission number 6 next time. So yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, everyone. As always, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys had fun. And I'll see you guys next time. See you guys in the next video.